Rihanna, crying bitterly? That's not something we're used to hearing. The woman built an empire on confidence, resilience, and not letting anyone see her sweat. But now, according to insiders, Rihanna is shaken, emotionally raw, after a bombshell dropped by someone she probably never expected, Ciara. And the bomb, it's not about business, it's not about music, it's about her partner, her children's father, A$AP Rocky. So what did Ciara say? What is this bomb from the past? And why is it causing this much pain now? Let's unpack everything. Before we get deep into it, you know the drill. Like this video if you're already in shock, drop a comment with your thoughts, and subscribe for more honest, no-hype deep dives into the biggest stories rocking celebrity culture. Alright, let's rewind a bit. Rihanna and A$AP Rocky. They've been close for over a decade, but their romantic relationship really took shape in the last few years. By 2020, they were inseparable. Stylish, cool, private, but still showing up on red carpets, looking like the dream team. Then came the babies. 2 kids, back to back. For a couple that never overshared, this was their loudest love story yet. Rihanna in interviews called him her family. Rocky, when asked about fatherhood, gushed over the idea of raising open-minded children with someone as powerful as Rihanna. So where does Ciara come into this? Well, this is where things get interesting. Ciara and Rocky don't have a widely known history. They've never been romantically linked in the mainstream press. No red carpet moments, no flirty interviews. But recently, during a candid podcast, our appearance, Ciara made a remark that blew the lid off a piece of history almost no one saw coming. She was talking about old lessons, about the types of people she used to give time to. People who, in her words, looked good on paper, but lived messy behind closed doors. The interviewer pushed, "Who are you talking about?" Ciara smiled, paused, and said, "Let's just say there was a chapter in my life where I got real close to someone that's now very much taken." Still vague, right? Then she dropped, "Yeah, this. It's wild to see someone act like a great father and a committed partner now, when back then they couldn't even commit to being honest." Boom! Social media exploded. People instantly began speculating, digging, putting pieces together. And here's where it gets wild. Fans unearthed an old video, easily overlooked back in the day, of A$AP Rocky and Ciara at a fashion event. Nothing major, just a quick interaction. But now, with this context, every glance, every smile, every body language cue suddenly looks different. Then came the photos, a throwback snap from 2013 of Rocky and Ciara backstage at a show. Again, nothing romantic on its own, but Ciara's caption back then had a real one-on-one moment with someone unexpected tonight. Growth conversations. So fans started connecting dots, and soon, Ciara Rocky was trending. Still, it was just speculation, until a second clip dropped. This one? Even juicier. During the same podcast, Ciara was asked whether she ever regretted not naming names. Her response, "Let's just say I'm glad I didn't invest any more time in someone who saw loyalty as optional. That chapter closed, but it taught me to spot charm that hides chaos." People didn't need a name at that point. They already decided. They were sure she was talking about Rocky. And if Ciara's bomb wasn't enough, insiders close to Rihanna started whispering that the mood inside her circle had shifted. According to one source who spoke anonymously to a fashion outlet, Rihanna was blindsided not just by Ciara's comments, but by the possibility that there was a whole chapter in Rocky's past that he never talked about. It's not about jealousy, it's about honesty. Rihanna, according to insiders, has always asked for transparency. She's not naive. She knows people have pasts, but what's upsetting her now is the idea that Rocky wasn't upfront. And then there's the timing. Ciara dropped this just weeks after rumors swirled about Rocky and that OnlyFans model. Remember that chaos? The leaked messages, the live videos, the internet detectives putting together timelines? Rihanna never publicly commented. She stayed calm, composed, and focused on her family. But now, this isn't some random influencer trying to stir the pot. This is Ciara, an A-lister in her own right. A woman known for grace, discretion, and not getting messy unless there's a reason. So when Ciara says something, people listen. And reportedly so did Rihanna. According to the same insider, Rihanna's response was quiet but deeply emotional. She's not just upset, the source said. She's hurt. This isn't about who Rocky used to date. It's about what he's kept from her, what he didn't say, and how it feels to be learning about your own relationship from someone else. Some even say Rihanna broke down in tears during a private moment with her team after hearing the full clip. She reportedly told a close friend, "I thought I knew everything. I thought we were past this kind of thing." It's a lot, especially when you consider the bigger picture. Rihanna has built her entire identity, her brand, her parenting, her love life on stability in recent years. After years of chaos and heartbreak in her younger days, she seemed to have found peace. a man who understood her world, a partner who kept things real. So for this wave of past drama to resurface now, it hits differently, and fans are feeling it too. Social media has been on fire. Rihanna deserves peace, one fan tweeted. How many times is she going to be blindsided by someone she trusts? Another wrote, Ciara wasn't being messy, she was protecting her peace. And now Rihanna knows she's not alone in how she feels. Others are still skeptical. This could all be coincidence. Ciara didn't name names. We're assuming a lot, but the emotional weight of it, that's real. Rihanna, according to people close to her, has taken some space. Not from Rocky necessarily, but from the public, from the noise, from the pressure of being everyone's idea of unbothered. She's spending time with her kids, laying low, recentering. And Rocky? He hasn't said a word. No statement, no denial, no comment. And some say that's the problem, because silence in moments like this can feel a lot like guilt. Others say he's just trying to respect Rihanna's emotions, not react publicly to something that's already painful enough behind the scenes. No one really knows. And that's what makes this story so gripping. It's not just about a rumor or a soundbite. It's about how complicated relationships can be when fame, history, and silence all collide. So what do we take from this? Ciara may not have meant to hurt anyone. She told her truth, shared her lesson, and maybe in doing so, helped another woman realize that she wasn't overreacting, that her instincts were valid. And Rihanna, she's taking it in, processing, maybe crying, maybe plotting her next move. Because if we know one thing about Rihanna, is this: she doesn't stay down for long. She may be hurt now, but she's not going to let this define her. And ASAP Rocky? Since the story broke, people have been combing through old clips, interviews, red carpet moments, anything that might offer more clues. Some fans even pulled up a 2014 interview where Ciara was asked about her ideal man. She mentioned someone creative, charismatic, but honest above all. Looking back now, folks are wondering if she had someone specific in mind back then. Others have dug into old Rocky lyrics, suggesting certain lines in his early music could have been about Ciara. Maybe not explicitly, but the idea that she had a place in his personal narrative, that's becoming harder for fans to ignore. Then there's the fashion angle. It turns out both Ciara and Rocky were briefly involved with the same fashion label during the early 2010s. One designer even posted a now-deleted Instagram story saying, "Wild to see the past catching up with the present. Some of us knew this T years ago." No name mentioned, but the timing was suspicious. This kind of indirect commentary keeps feeding the story. It's not just about Ciara and Rocky anymore. It's about who knew what and when. It's about Rihanna possibly being the last to find out. And that for a woman as powerful and composed as Rihanna might be the deepest cut. She's built herself from the ground up, survived public heartbreak, escaped toxic relationships, created a business empire. She's not just a pop star, she's a cultural force. And yet even someone like Rihanna can be caught off guard. That's what makes this story resonate. It's not just celebrity gossip. It's about trust, vulnerability, the idea that even the strongest among us sometimes get blindsided by people we love. Meanwhile, Ciara hasn't walked back her comments. If anything, she's doubled down, posting a cryptic message on Instagram. Days later, a black screen with white text that read, "Accountability is the beginning of peace. Speak your truth, even if your voice shakes." He's got a choice to make. Speak up, stay quiet, earn trust back in private. Whatever he chooses, the clock is ticking because the world is watching and the narrative is moving whether he joins the conversation or not. So now I want to hear from you. Do you think Ciara was talking about Rocky? Was she being honest, shady, or strategic? Should Rihanna confront Rocky? Should she walk away? Let's talk in the comments. Respectfully. No hate, just real conversation. And if you want to keep following this story as it unfolds, you know what to do. Like this video, hit that subscribe button, and turn on notifications so you don't miss what's next. Because this drama is not over, not even close. Rihanna crying bitterly? That's not something we're used to hearing. The woman built an empire on confidence, resilience, and not letting